Alright, let's get this run started. Here I'm just going to choose to spawn in a Thresher, because it's the closest spawn, and then the first thing I'm going to do is walk and grab these barrels. And these barrels can be used to get to the trial a lot faster than if you were to just walk normally. As you can see here, I'm walking up to this edge, and I'm going to jump off of the barrel in midair, and that's going to give me just enough height to get over. Yep. Now if you spawn in the other spots, like there's 2 spawn points where you can't do that jump because it's inefficient to go grab the barrel, but luckily I got the correct spawn, so I was able to get actually a really good time here. I was able to get I think 51 seconds or so, I don't know, and that's probably my best time. So yeah, pause the timer before we go in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the Sharko. The Sharko, I've actually done this method so much that I can't remember how to fight him normally. So if you just strafe to the right, you can actually avoid almost every single one of his kicks, and you take damage on purpose as well, just because it's faster that way. So as you can see, I'm not going to block that, I'm going to just keep hitting, and I have just enough damage to kill him right before. You see I was like, it's like a 1 HP. I'm going to skip Golem because it's pretty boring, but we have the Thresher. The Thresher is actually really easy too, because you can stay out of his range and just hit him freely. Only move you got to dodge is the, what's it called, the ground attack, the dig attack. But if you can go slightly like a foot away from him and he won't be able to hit you at all. So the only move you got to watch out for is his tail swipe, which I have to back up for, and he gets me a few times I think. But yeah, you have to back up and come back real quick. But overall, not too hard. Alright, we got angels next. These angels are probably what ended most of my runs, just because they sometimes glitch and they have no animations, and I'm also kind of bad against them, as you can see, but I end up clutching it here. The strategy here is just to get one of them knocked. That way you can use your fire mantras to execute them on the floor, and since you only need to kill one angel, that's enough for the trial. So as you can see here, I'm blocking, hitting, block, parry, dodge until he's down, and then I hit him with the flame blade so that he dies. Now they're distracted there, but as you can see, the other angel will disappear, and that will be safe. Move on to the Enforcer. Enforcer's pretty easy. I do mess up on this one a little bit, just because I thought I could break his block with my Fire Blade, but the idea here is just parry and then do a critical, and get a free M1 in. It's pretty fast. But yeah, you can see he gets a spin in, which is a bit slow, so it's going to take a little bit of damage. But the big important thing is that I get the Enforcer's Axe from this guy, and that allows me to kill the Alpha Sharko at the end a lot faster than if I didn't get the Enforcer's Axe, which is one of the main stopping points of these runs. So quickly take care of him there, and yep, I get the Enforcer's Axe. Alright, next we have the Golem. This guy's pretty tough. I do a strategy here where for his swipe attack with a sword, you can M1 directly after you do a dodge cancel, and you can get a parry in right away, so that's an extra hit you can get in there. So yeah, I do it real quick right there. And then just to play well enough, you can't get hit by that kick. The kick does a ton of damage, and then he follows it up with an undodgeable attack. So watch out for that, but as long as you don't get kicked, you should be fine. And yep. And I have a method for always getting Adept. You can see I burned that rare card, but if you're not getting Adept in Trial, it's really easy. All you have to do is just get rid of all the rares, and then eventually you get a pity rare, like that. And it has no option but to give you Adept, because it's the only legendary left. So I use the burns for every single rare I got, and now I'm fighting the Alpha Sharko. And he's pretty easy. If you have the Enforcer's Axe, it takes like 3 or 4 hits to kill him. So yeah, not too hard. But yeah, if you're trying to get Adept in Trial, you're struggling, just burn every single rare, and do not invest in anything other than your heavy weapon, or whatever weapon you're using, light, medium. You will get, like, I think it's like 5 rares, and once those rares are gone, you'll get a pity rare eventually, and it has to be Adept. Like, it's the only rare legendary talent left. So that's how I've been doing it. But I got a really good time here, and I get the mark, so I move on to the next split, next to the trial. Now here I'm going to speed it up a bit because it's a bit slow. I got hit there unfortunately, which is going to cost me a little bit, but it shouldn't matter. The idea here is to go to Alita, because she can teleport you to the Burning Stone Gardens, and that lets you farm the golems, which have a consistent spawn rate, and they give a ton of XP. So Unfortunately, you don't have any training items other than the dumbbell, which you started with, which makes it a bit slower than it would be nice to have some training items, but it's fine. So I start with 7 strength and then 6 agility, just so I can get that barrel skip in the beginning. But that gives me the dumbbell. The dumbbell I found is the easiest training item to use because you can block those, or you can parry those golem, like the spin move, and it gives you a ton of strength XP. But yeah, we're gonna go to Alita and hope that she teleports us to Burning Stone Gardens. A lot of my runs have ended here, just because Alita doesn't like to teleport you where you want to go. Like, she'll teleport you to lower Arisia or Atris sometimes, or she'll take you to Hive. It's like, oh my gosh. Probably, like, I want to say 60% of my runs ended just because Alita didn't take me to the right place. But I get lucky here. Oh, she wasn't in that server, so I had to log and rejoin. But yeah, she spawns in and she teleports me to the second best place. There's one spawn closer that I would have liked to get, but unfortunately she puts me in the further location in Upper Arisia or Burning Stone Gardens, but it's fine because there's still golems. So I just have to heal up real quick from that fall damage, and I can go about mining or attacking the golems, and I can get a ton of XP. So that's pretty much the whole run. I mean, all I have to do now is just get enough kills. I think I need like 15 golem kills to level up, enough to 30, and I just have to go find some golems. So yeah, I will let you guys watch me do the sped up run here and just chill, and I'll talk back when I'm done. hope you enjoyed that little training montage. This is where Ardric comes in handy, because I kill this Golem, and then I have just enough auto-addict points to push me up to like level 28. So I have like 8 points, and that gives me just enough to just finish up the leveling without using any training items. And get power 29, and finally power 30. And I got a pretty good time of 30.07. I'm pretty satisfied with that. However, there definitely is room for improvement, and that's where I'd like to see you all come in. So if you'd like to attempt this run, please feel free to let me know. You can join my Discord, and we can compare times. If someone beats me, I would gladly compete with you to see if we can shorten this down. I think sub 25 might be possible if you get lucky with those golems. Small adjustments can be made with Alita potentially, maybe better parkouring to Alita, but overall this is a pretty fast run. I got good RNG, so I'm pretty satisfied with it, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know if you end up speedrunning this category. Yeah, you'll have a good one. Peace.